Buen dia, Diablo, Nimby, how's you guys doing? Some of you maybe... I don't really know, honestly. I did a lot on this one. I think last time anybody saw me playing on this world, it was like... It was just the ship. I finally settled down. On a random asteroid. In the middle of nowhere. Star Baker, welcome, Steven. In Zonkfire, how's your day, man? Welcome. But yeah, so... I know it's weird to see a ship that I made that isn't covered in solar panels. I don't know how much I want to call it home necessarily, but it's where I am right now, so at any rate. But how's the bad eyes looking on this? And I got some solar panels that still need to be finished. Alright, this can be disconnected. And all that power gets us 26 minutes of thrust. Let's go. Try buying a new game only for it to cost me on startup. Lindier, that's the modern game experience. But frankly, if the game doesn't crash on startup, I'm worried. Yes, I've been... That's right, Soundfly. 26 whole minutes of just nothing but thrusting. Anarchy, welcome, man. See, I even got some smaller ships that I use for specific stuff. This one's bad eye looking. Alright, it's gonna be a minute. Or 10. Hey, welcome, how's your day been? And this one? Okay, yeah, no, it's pretty clear that I think most of the bases... Oh yeah, base is all set to go. This is roughly what I wanted the base to be set up for. Just kind of just being a good place to recharge ships from. Well, I don't know if I'd say it's that fast at thrusting, because, you know... Petition for head pads. You know? Maybe I should look into adding stuff back again. I mean, I've got something that works for it already, so, I mean... And won't constantly ask me for API codes that don't work no more. Should I build all of this, or was it... No, I built all of it. It is... It's what weaponized autism looks like. Ah, I got some space credits. Now I can indulge in my crippling Clang Cola addiction. It's lonely out here, but it could be worse. I hope it works fast. It's maxed out. Every few minutes I gotta go and do some Romanian RP, you know? What do engineers do? They engineer. Scrap somewhere. I 100% expect the stream to just absolutely die because it just does that. Ugh. Here's a fun fact. The streams tend to be that way sometimes. I want to build. Yeah. For what it's worth, in No Man's Sky, the building is more like, it's more like the building in Starfield in comparison to, some other games. It is not coffee. I have begun drinking tea on streams. Coffee is for the mornings. Every day I look in the mirror and I ask the question, who are you? I mean, you know, like, I'll put it this way. It's like, you know, the building in No Man's Sky it serves a purpose. Like, I probably will end up playing No Man's Sky again once the 10th anniversary update happens. And it's the bestest update ever. Hey, don't joke about that, Gabby. That happens sometimes. Tragic right there. Weirdest criminal case ever, by the way. But yeah, I'm somewhat excited for the No Man's Sky update. I want to see what the team has. What massive things they're going to reveal to us. How disappointed we're going to be, because there's no way they can possibly make us not disappointed. Okay, let's pull up the GPS.
Meteor storm inbound.
Look for that platinum deposit I found a while ago. And let's go to it. I got no clue what this stuff is. Jokes aside, there's a statistic, but yeah, and you don't want to be a part of that statistic, because I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of embarrassing. I'll be real with you. The last No Man's Sky update was kind of disappointing. Like, you know, it's like, I hate to say it, but not your finest work. Not your finest work, Hello Games. Well, compared to the Power World update, it was trash, but the Power World update came after, and honestly, not their best update, and arguably the worst expedition they've ever put out. I can't even really say that in like any kind of like being honest, it was probably the worst we've encountered as far as like as far as serious updates are concerned, it was pretty rough. Yeah, no, even Guild stumble, but I will be honest, it does make me a little bit nervous because it's like I do want the best for No Man's Sky and Hello Games, but I also will say it helps nobody. It benefits nobody to sit down and act like everything is the best ever. I pressed the wrong button there. You know, maybe I should make this like a turret controller situation. Like mounted on the front. No, you wanna know what happens when you pretend everything is gonna be fine? You get a Helldivers, alright? Alright, we let them cook, and you know what they cook, and you know what they served up? Trash. I may have been talking with a friend about Helldivers earlier today. May have. Might have. Possibly have. I'm a little steamed. Alright, we can keep going. Alright. Now to extend. I think... Yeah, no, there's no more platinum in this area. It's not a stream without cursing, Helldivers. You know what? Yes, okay? Yes. They had a good thing going there, and they kind of ruined it because I'm gonna be honest. The worst part about Helldivers, the part I can't stand about Helldivers, is it could have been so much more. But no, they had to pull a Hideo Kojima and be all, we tricked all of you normie gamers into playing a tactical shooter. But instead of making an actual tactical shooter, we instead made a tactical shooter with none of the tactical shooter aspects. Bah. How do you make a game that is supposed to be a tactical shooter? Primarily a genre loved by gun autists the world over. According to the devs, that was kind of supposed to be the intention, but the problem is that they kind of went halfway on it. So, like, it's supposed to be like it's a tactical shooter, but it appeals to normies. They advertise it as a horde shooter. But even according to the devs, they want it to be more like something like Tarkov. First mistake, Russian devs. Gross. Second mistake. For what it's worth, it's about more of the dev intentions. I know it's not technically a tactical shooter in like the purest of senses. But it's more like the intention was to make it more realistic than it was. Or than they wanted it to be perceived as. Alright, let's take a look at how much platinum I've gathered so far. It's not insubstantial amount. However, I need more. Arden, welcome, David. Like, I guess my problem is like they tried more to like convince people of what it was rather than actually just make it something. You know what killed it? It's the devs being pretentious. I think that is the main takeaway here. The devs want to be more than they actually are. And that is the problem with them. All I had to say is, it's the first video game I've ever seen that was, now Gabby, be nice. Even if it's true, be nice. Oh fuck. I'm merely stating what common consensus has to say. I mean, 9 out of 10 scientists agree that Arden's a bitch, so you know, I'm just saying, who am I to disagree? No, for real, I agree with that sentiment. Also, another thing that what else has kind of killed Helldivers for me? I probably could have gotten away with like a lot of stuff there. My main gripe will always just be that man, they just didn't want to do anything with it. It's the cute nickname you gave it. Let's see, inventory. This is also a Tarkasm easy. Man, you guys are mean. You guys are mean. On the topic of correction, did you guys hear about how apparently if you have the angry decoration on your Discord, somebody needs to check your hard drive. Gabby, don't ask stupid questions. It can't be done. Okay, so Diablo, you know that Discord like profile portrait decoration, where like it's the angry thing. I'm gonna say that because it hasn't been sent to me yet. Yes, the banner of consent. And it's like, listen, yeah, they should only have to check your hard drive if it featured crying emoji aesthetics alongside the anger symbol. The two together are what matter most here. Classic example of somebody not knowing the meme. Classic. This is the community I fostered. Also, it needs to also be noted that I found a vein of what's it called? Of uranium a bit ago. Chat reflects is cheaper. Yeah, no, that's just how it goes. Ugh. There was something in that. There was something in that. And it was unexpected. For what it's worth, when I put anything sweet on my desk, freaking gnats start swarming and I freaking hate this area. like someone's been leaving a window open. Time to take the union-approved kelp crisp break. Cause I'm too insecure. I don't wanna eat the spaghetti yet. I mean, for what it's worth, this isn't a bad setup for how to make this work. I mean, it doesn't work in atmosphere, of course. At least not easily in atmosphere. I'm gonna end up regretting so hard grabbing this much platinum. However, I can't help myself. It's like a Curse of the Sierra Madre situation, you know? Letting go is the hard part. And I'll make sure that one thing is understood. When I last played Dead Money, I did take all the bars. I'm gonna be honest, that was probably my favorite moment in that playthrough of New Vegas. Friggin' Implant GRX ended up pulling the weight, ended up letting me steal all the gold. I had no business being able to get out of there with all that gold. But I did. And then I put all that gold on my bed in the Lucky 38 and never thought about it again because... See, the hardest part isn't getting out with the gold or letting go of the gold. It's finding someone to freaking buy it from you. Because... You know, that's actually probably the most important part of any heist. The fence. Need more ways to tease Gabby and attack. Arden, those who live in glass houses. I mean, for what it's it's worked. That was Legion run. Cause alright, listen, telling Gabby to stop being gay is like... I can't think of anything. It's you don't do it, okay? Like, what is it? Is a fish not supposed to swim? Is a bird not supposed to fly? Is a person with a very unfortunate name not allowed to become a politician who will ultimately kill millions of people with minimal consideration? You ever notice that? A lot of politicians have, like, unfortunate names. You know, like, you know this guy was bullied in high school over that, over his name at some point, like... There's a lot of things you can be reincarnated as in the next life. You don't want it to be a boy named Lindsay. Friggin' white girl name. Right, just verifying. Okay, piston part has taken some damage. Is that a sign I should turn around? But I'm so close to completely harvesting the entire vein. After all, why shouldn't I take it? It's mine. I found it! Actually, wait, can I just... Hold on. Inventory. Production. I cannot make large steel tubes with the survival kit. Frick. But I'm not aiming by that one, right? I mean, I think bits work too. I think it works either way, so I don't know if I cares too much. $10. My dignity for $10. Yeah, Twitch bits work too. I think they should. Alright, time to get into the spaghetti stash. Oh, dude, it moves so slow! Shut up! I have plenty of dignity. I'm a very proud individual. I'm gonna shut up, Lanier. Lanier's gonna save so many welfare bits now. I've gotten the circumcision knife back plenty of times. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. I always get the circumcision knife back and then lose it the following mission because I can't not bring the circumcision knife with me. I mean, it's the only knife in the game that has its own theme song. Can't wait to get the bits 5 years from now. Yeah, I imagine Twitch is slow about giving you welfare bits. Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Gabby. Well, that's one way to test it. Ah, fuck. Wait, what does V even do? Does it do anything or? Anyways. Okay, nothing we can not bump into. Alright, we're still good. We're still alive. I mean, look, you gotta remember, Gabby, I'm still new to this. And Tari's like really into it. I'll probably bump it up over time. If we can still farm out, it's probably up to 250 times. Oh god! Ad farming used to be that strong? Yeah, no, 20 is Atari's free one. I'm well aware of this fact. Look, this is like my first week using this thing, so, you know, of course it's not gonna be... I'm not going 0 to 100 there. Right, it's... Anything above 25 scares me. No, Tari's paid one is 100. Tari maxes that thing out, okay? Thank you for the 1,000 bits, Gabby. Gabby, don't hurt your finances! Dang, for real? That's freaking criminal right there. You gotta remember there's a stream delay. Yeah, no, for a little Gabby, like seriously. I have heard stories. That's like 30 bucks right there. And Gabby, you live somewhere. Alright, just like I said, don't go hurting yourself. You don't wanna overdo it. Cause I get it, it's fun, and I know that some of you freaks are into it. However, wait, 3,000 bits is more like $60.
Meteor storm.
I thought bits were like one is like about a penny. Unfortunately for you, Anarchy, you are not the only person who is into this. I can assure you, Insanely Hostile apparently has a history with this sort of thing. It says here 150 bits is 20. I'm gonna need to verify exchange rates here, because if that's the case, I gotta lower bit costs. I gotta lower the bit costs then for that, because okay, so I'm seeing one on here, livereacting.com. It says 1,000 bits is equal to 10 US dollars. Hey, Miss Chip, welcome. How's it been? My dignity is for sale if you're buying. Unfortunately, since 1 bit equals 1 penny, we will no longer be manufacturing bits. There's not a straight up $10 of bits option that you can see. Well, yeah, no, I know that's not gonna be the case, because that's not how these websites work. Because they know you're gonna buy in... Is it? Is it fixed or... Either way, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna verify that I have collected every single piece of platinum in this vein. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, we're gonna go in. We're gonna grab the rest of it too. It's mostly stone. Okay, this is not nearly worth it. Alright, and piston is working as best as it can work. Alright, that vein has been cleared out and is completely dry now. Now let's go take my extremely heavy ship all the way back over home. Ugh. Guy. The hardest part of any mining ship is getting it to go at a decent speed. Arden! Never... Don't tell Twitch I said this. Don't tell Twitch I said this. Never. Never buy bits on iOS. I think it's supposed to be 10, but keep in mind, Gabby, we also know that where you live, that is a lot of money right there. Alright, that is a lot of money. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this where it is. Because I don't want to touch any of it. Took my thermos from my glasses in the bathroom. Ironing, you don't want to forget where your glasses are. As we all know, you can't see without your glasses. Your glasses. They devs have come on their stream this morning, I've realized. I mean, it's not necessarily difficult to get a dev to pop in your stream. I remember I was playing the oh fuck. It was the Dark Forces Remastered project. And it's a good mod, make no mistake, make no mistake. One of the people who actually worked on it actually did pop into my stream though. It was cool, made no mistake, but it was just like, yeah, it was kind of funny though. Everybody clocked me for a lot older than I am on account of the fact that, you know, you know. Oh yeah, it also happened when I played the, yeah, it also happened when I played the Expanded Galaxies, KOTOR 2 mod, which I highly recommend. I'll be honest, in my personal, unpopular opinion, definitive way to play KOTOR 1. I get into Vampire Masquerade stuff, yeah. You know, I really should play Vampire the Masquerade on stream one of these days. After all, that one was also made by Troika. Which is weird to think about, in all honesty. Now listen, Anarchy. I won't be playing it because it's World of Darkness. I'll be playing it because it's Troika. Hot take, thespians mess up TTRPGs. Honestly, theater kids are the worst thing to ever happen to society. That's not a hot take. That is an extraordinarily lukewarm take. It is still, however, factual. Also, what the fuck do you mean about manifestation, Azivan? Come on. Come on. Docking successful. Well, I think that earned a lunch break. Yeah. You know, all things considered, that was surprisingly successful. Alright, now I gotta go and replace the, well, not replace, we just gotta repair this. But yeah, that went surprisingly well. Honestly, I could see a lot of ways in which that could have gone horribly wrong. My favorite part of Space Engineers is how, they just start skipping sometimes. You know, it's a little bit weird and dystopian that there's a soda machine in my base. I built this soda machine. And I I don't know where the 100 space credit goes when I spend it. I don't even get like a pop-up or anything let me know that I spent it. I don't even know how much I don't even know how much is gone now. It's just gone. It's not even like a proper it's just literally... It's a vending machine for a company that I've never heard of. I don't know where my money goes. No, later, bye. Oh yeah, I should go check on see how the farm is doing. See, this is it, guys. I just got this entire setup going over here. Later, Diablo. Zipa. The soda company discovered teleportation and we still use spaceships. Yeah, no, that's just how it is. It's a racket. They know what they're doing. Yeah, technically, it could make ramen pretty easily. But what's the broth made out of? I mean, it's not truly good broth unless it features at least a bit of dead animal bits in it. At any rate. Oh yeah, so this is my base. So it's nothing special, but still, you know, it's whatever. Either I just straight up forgot to build something, or something got hit by an asteroid. Some got hit by an asteroid. They'll just get all the parts made up in bulk. Then we can just go sort out later. Yeah, unlike when it comes to the drink machine, I don't even know who stocks it. For all I know, somebody just barges into my base from time to time and just fills up the drink machine and then leaves without taking anything else. It's very uncomfortable. It's a question that's perhaps better left unanswered. Also, this refiner is gonna take forever to get through this platinum. Oh yeah, I should probably put the uranium in there. Not like I'm gonna be doing much in here anyways. Got more of that preference to go out and explore some more. Scrap they've got more options for that one. Actually, you know, we'll go out. Could have sworn there was one though. Anyways, I guess I'll go on ahead and just get all those things back in working order. Can't believe I had some light armor on this didn't finish. No, I can't believe it. It's me doing what I do. Nitex Accountant! Welcome! Yes, I am back. In limited capacity, but I'm back. I'll get with Dama about finishing the book. Don't worry, don't worry. Unless this so happened to meet a tragic end and I'm unable to complete the book, at which case... sucks to suck, I suppose. I'm afraid that the solar panel is gonna slap me. Alright, all good. All good. Unfortunately, it's clinical. Do you guys have any idea how much I'm going to dread the possibility of reading that book while I have this freaking bomb strapped to my thigh? Maybe to a degree. I do fear the Reaper just a little bit less. Yeah, maybe it's not the worst conceivable outcome. Maybe it'll be like a lot more entertaining then. No. There's a very good reason, Evil Bird, why you don't wear it around the neck. Mostly because, no dying till you read all the books. You know the saddest part about this is 30 text account? No joke, the money that you donated for that has arguably been doing a lot to freaking keep me going right now. Like it's not even like it's some it's not even like it's just like it's some stuff where it's like what's it called? Like where I'm enjoying the money. Like I can't enjoy the money. Like I'm doing stuff that reading horrible books for your entertainment. And I don't get to enjoy the money. I gotta spend it on rent. Yeah, no, but seriously, so the reason why you don't put the shock collar on your neck, there's a very big difference between, people and most animals that you would put a shock collar on. The big difference being that, people don't tend to, take getting shocked quite as well as most animals will. And the potential for the getting shocked to, actually kill you is... it's higher than you'd like. Right, it's higher than you like. That is true as well. That is true. Hurikazan, welcome, Steven. Yeah, but it could kill you if you put it on your neck. Now, would you get more interesting reactions? Yes, you'd probably get significantly more interesting reactions. However, in the long term, you'd probably get a lot fewer reactions. Generally speaking, there's two places you don't want to put the shock collar. Anywhere near your neck, or sorry, no, anywhere near your spine, or your heart. I believe that both of those go without saying. Then. For what it's worth, Keenan, I got one on my thigh right now, so who's the stupid person now? For what it's worth, I have bad neck posture as well. Let's see here, do I know where this is, or... It's possible it might have already been in this asteroid. Yeah, but anyways, but... Oh my god, dirty text account, I swear to god! Scared the shit out of me! I am not a degenerate. Seriously, 1 cent off of shocking. Yes, 1 cent off. I was freaking expecting it, then I checked the actual number and it's like, oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Anyways. No? You're 1 cent off. Shut up, right? Have I ever played Descent? Maybe, I don't know. Not looking at it. For what it's worth when it comes to... There are so many games out there. Eesh. But yeah, don't worry, nerdy text account. I'm not planning on dying anytime soon. I'm not planning. But you never know. This PTSD from Dawn Alerts. Potentially. Potentially. Well, figure out as you go. Oh, wait, gotta turn off that platinum one because I did not want that anymore. This is no longer necessary to the current objective. But yeah, Space Engineers is a really chill game. Stay away from short buses and curbs near them. It might jump the curb and hit me. Now, why would I be near a short bus, Cannon? I don't like the implications here. I'll have you know, I had honors once! Once. I was not the best student. I was, however, aggressively average. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this ship is very good at detecting ores. Shut up, Pride. I gotta admit, I'm kind of really hoping. I'm really excited for when Space Engineers 2 gets starts getting really high up there. My only fear is that my computer probably won't be able to run it though. You know how it is. It is unfortunate. You know, the worst part about being in space is the fact that you simultaneously freeze and boil at the same time. Yeah, silicon. Silicon. You know something that I didn't learn until like kind of recently? Uvek! Uvek! That is catastrophic. Well, that's what the emergency supplies is for. Hey, I need to snag as much out of this thing as possible.
Inventory.
I need my deposit back. Well, there it goes. Alright, well, let's hope that I don't die of radiation poisoning before reaching my base. And this, kids, is why we, don't accelerate too fast in space. I think I should make it. I don't think I'll die beforehand. This is why we grab emergency supplies. This is why. I hope I made a blueprint of that before I turn into an issue. Is it Alpi or? Huh. Weird. Well, I guess I won't figure out to get up to my base. I'm gonna be honest, this is a very embarrassing scenario that has happened here. Well, the bad news is I'm down a ship. The good news is okay, I didn't really name these very well. Wait, I have enough to make a projector. Actually, you know what? I'll put it in here and we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Blueprints. No. See, you know what? I don't think I ever did make a blueprint to that one. But look at me over here, just completely screwing up. Yeah, no, the only thing I got a copy of is the respawn pod. Well, that's no good. Well, looks like I'm redesigning something. Yeah. Night Farmer Jack. Now, Arden, if you didn't want to be teased, why are you being teased right now? Just saying. Sounds to me like you want to be teased. Alright, when somebody's coming at me trying to tease me, I get out the way. There is so much that's gonna be involved in this. I am not excited to do it. By the way, this is just gonna be life right here. Alright, I want to keep a bit of wood because it's kind of hard to make a decent compact design. This is still probably going to be a brick regardless of what I do because... Bah! Cannot be helped. Cannot be helped. I'm just saying, don't go getting all mad and people are teasing you because, you probably wanted to be teased, frankly. Oh, frick. Actually, depressurize this entire area. The dangers of building inside of the pressurized building. Arden, why are you wearing such a short skirt if you didn't want to be teased? My victims are never women, human garbage. Get it right. Don't wear skirts. I'm a country guy. I don't know, Arden. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna look into control. Let's take a look at the new cockpit. Oh yeah, I remember now. I was wanting to do like a thing where do it so I'd have the cockpit like this. But not as like horrible. Now listen, Arden. The AI merely is a representation of reality. It speaks the truth, the same as you or I might. The same as any of us might, even. You know what? I think I missed the first half, but I said there too. And to make upgrade modules, fuck. Wait, how much gold do I just have to throw around? I mean, some those kinds of things are a little bit too advanced for you, anyways. Alright, I guess I'll go and upgrade the refinery. They're just too advanced. You don't need to think about it. Thinking's not what you're good at anyways. Thank you for the sub for the hoodie and cars on 1575. Thank you for the sub. Bah! I'm always mean, Arden. This should not be a surprise to you. Okay, I think these should be clear. I don't think it should matter too much if I do remove those. God, please let me not have to mess with this. I can't. You guys don't know the pain I went through to get that entire thing set up and working. Okay, it is not fun. It was not fun to set that up. Yep, see? That's what I was right about. Oh, or maybe I shouldn't have broken the... Okay,
Energy
I'll
low.
go verify that that's... That was just because of the converter that broke. Because I overshot. Hey, you know how it is. Doctors overshoot all the time! Sometimes they hit an artery when they weren't supposed to, and, you know. And then suddenly, a $1,000 doctor bill suddenly turns into a $2,000 doctor bill. Because why did you have the gall to pick a doctor who'd stab you in the neck? You freaking idiot. Like, who do you think you are? Premature shooting. I don't know what you mean by this. You know, I don't know if I'm even really using fruit for much of anything. Oh. You know, we'll do a 4th module. Just have infinite of everything.
Meteor storm inbound.
I hope that meteor storm doesn't hit anything important. It very well might though. I hate it when this thing just suddenly sends all the stuff I needed somewhere I didn't mean it to go. Maybe it's gonna send stuff anywhere. Make sure it at least goes into the modular cargo container so I can then just deal with it there. Reminder that milking farm exists. Arden, why must you be so mean? Also, so what do those emojis mean, Hurin-kazan? Are you supposed to, are you planning on milking Arden? Cause, I don't know if that's allowed. Alright then. Let's verify. Okay, we're still missing a few things for this one. Well, so I'm gonna be honest, the top-mounted camera is just incredible. I think you're hearing stuff, Sinister. Or maybe I said somebody's name incorrectly, I don't know. I have been known to make mistakes such as that before. At least we're able to get a lot of yield out of it now. Actually, I wonder if it's gonna benefit off when I decide to... for getting stuff like, I don't know. Other stuff. Wait, Peach Milk Fox at Arden's Ocean Works. Arden. I didn't know you wanted to be milked. I don't know, Arden. I mean, there's some implications behind those specific emojis. Listen, we are a very positive community here. If you want to be milked, we're not gonna make funny over it. I'm not gonna make any fun whatsoever. None at all. But frankly, some might say we're a little bit too, you know, a little bit too, you know, a little bit too understanding, you know? Some might even go so far as to say we're too nice. Very positive to be here. Fox News have reviewed the statement and determined that. Shut up, human garbage! Okay, so how does this come in? Grab you. Okay, so all 4 modules result in a yield rate of 200%. Nah, this is just my base. I'm in single player right now. I'm playing it chill. of me isn't tempted to play some of the scenarios though. Okay, another thing I need to do. Production. Uncensored docking. Oh yeah, no, you get to see the whole process. Some might complain that you might see a little bit too much of the process, but I think it's very important to ensure that the overall vision is preserved. Seeing every second of the docking procedure. So I want to put a searchlight in place of this floodlight so I can adjust where the light goes. Is this Paragus? Not my intention, but I mean, I can see where you would get that impression. Enough. Well, so I'm gonna be honest, this thing is actually kind of nice because it is a single block camera, which is honestly very nice. Yeah, chat Shock Garden. Well, I mean, not like a single block camera, but like it's a single block camera that you can kind of have some control over. Get till the goal is met. Oh, Arden. I didn't know you were gonna get into that too. I kinda figured you'd be scared off already. I suppose is what it is. Well, scared off of the idea, you know? After all, you've seen how Atari is. Getting the shock collar. I mean, listen, we don't judge over here. At least not verbally. We might, however, judge spiritually. I mean, for what it's worth, I don't really think you need a tie, you know, like, I don't think a tie needs to be able to get the code to shock you. In order to, like, set it up at all. This part of me is thinking it'd be really funny to go after that Pyrotrons. But the rest of me knows better that pie wouldn't work out too well for me, so I'm not going to. There. There. I'm almost at the 2-hour mark. Then I'll see the other gyroscope. Right, oxygen tank, gyroscope. Or detector. realization there's a lot of junk I'm gonna have to worry about here. Alright then. Yeah, exactly. Degeneracy such as that will not be tolerated in this household. Shut up, Anarchy. We're trying to make a point. Seriously. Oh yeah, I remember another thing I did with this.
Inventory full.
Now I gotta go pour my junk back and figure it out. Okay, so... Okay, I need a converter. Alright, Aiden, I'll catch you later. Have fun with your dying or whatever. I imagine there's a whole lot of those in the world, Gabby. They're very replaceable in that way. The grinder. Ah! I didn't even think to make that joke. That's a good one. That's a good one. I will give you that one. That was a good one. Goblin, welcome. Mazzy even. You just barely made it for the end of the stream. I guess I'll try to finish making this thing look tolerable. You know, I just realized the way I have this set up. There's no way I can realistically get it going the way I want it to be.
Inventory full.
Now I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this then. Cause, this is a problem. Yeah, Lindy, it's the grinder. You know what? I figured it out. Okay, it's like right in front of. It's like right here. Gotta give this thing all the aerodynamics of a UPS truck after all. How many shocks have you missed? Gabby shocked me like 3 times earlier. Anyways, Gonzo! Welcome, how's it even? Yeah, I'm just kind of, I think I'm just gonna finish off this ship here, and then I'll probably call it afterwards. Cause, I crashed the other one, and most of it was unrecoverable. I couldn't even get it back into the, back to the base. Yeah, sucks. But nothing you can do sometimes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you gotta fly back to base in vacuum by yourself. Yeah, 1,000 bits. It's not an unreasonable amount after all. Consider maybe making it variable, like, you know, more bits means, like, you know, higher power, but, like, I don't know. We'll figure it out based on what is preferred. Not sure. No, it's like anytime somebody donates. I'm gonna end up with a complex when this is over. Yeah, that's how it is. Everybody's broke. Yeah, Gonzo, no. In your financial situation, don't. Please don't. Not for my sake, you know, I get whatever out of it, but like... I know you can't afford it. Yeah, you know what? You know something? I'll be real with you. It's like, you know, the shocks, I barely feel them in comparison to the enormous pain I feel every time I think about the situation currently going on in the United States housing market. It's just terrible. All across the board. Okay, so now I got this set up. Set that to view. And then turn my ore detector on and off. Alright then. Oh yeah, I should probably make the front of this thing a little bit prettier. You know, get like a proper bumper on it, you know? You know, it just dawned on me, there's no way to check, there's no easy way to check for oxygen. Anyways, I am gonna call it. Please be careful when it comes. Gabby, please whale responsibly, okay? Now you listen here, human garbage. I'm smart. Okay, I will express no opinions one way or the other. Granted, my perspective on these matters is usually, is there a scenario in which both can lose? Anyways. Let's take a look at our raid options. Well, I guess if anybody's interested in, somebody else taking shock. Looks like Akka is currently live. Akka doesn't give taco. Alright. So I guess that's tomorrow. Phoenix Point. Yeah, I'm sorry, Gabby. I'm being mindful of my stream time for health reasons. Sorry. I wish it could go for longer, but it's difficult. At any rate. Thank you. Check the Yeah. Anyways. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. So, bye. Neat.